Good evening, everybody. It's about that time. A little bit later than usual, but earlier than yesterday. Unfortunately, I was way late again because we had a few more storms that knocked me out. So it's like, whatever, screw it. I'll just go out again. Ken, good to see ya. Howdy, DBZ. Hey, Moonraker. And Ken. Yeah, I don't think the Apollo is gonna fit inside that Benny Merchantman. Howdy, Wayne. Hey, Mandalorian. Guitars, what are you up to tonight? Oh, Rick, they've been okay. So here's my deal, Rick. The storms aren't even bad here. Like, storms aren't even. Oh, what? Oh, right. I turned on. Hold on. We turn off Toby for walking around. Otherwise, this is gonna get really, really bad. But anyway, like they're not even bad. But the thing is, they cause these super tiny power fluctuations. Super tiny. And they don't even cut the power. They just fluctuate it to the point where the house shuts off anything that is, you know, power hungry, like a computer. I won't even lose power. It's just my computer will. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. There we go. Hey!
Torpedo burrito!
Thank you, kid. Thank you, man. You got it. Congratulations. I need to go in and add more. It's been a while. But yeah, thank you, Ken. And yeah, Rick, exactly. Like the light dimming, you know. So yeah, it's a couple of other things. It's mostly, yeah, like the light dimming style. It's just super annoying.
Welcome.
Because, like, as soon as the lights dim, the computer's out. Like, okay, let me put it like this. The house we live in right now is an upgrade from the one I was in. But it's so old that you cannot run the microwave and the dishwasher at the same time. Otherwise, it trips the breaker and the whole house loses power. That's how old this house is. Hey, Sean. Hey, Gold. Oh, Ken, it's not even a brownout. Like, it can be like the middle of a nice cool March day, nothing going on, and suddenly the whole city loses power for 5 hours. I don't think I've ever gone a single month without a full-on power outage. Like, it's just... I appear to be missing a helmet. Hey, Hack. Hey, Deplorable. Oh, Ken. Like, okay. We put it like this, Ken. That sounds bad. It's better than where I grew up. I grew up outside the city limits. And, I'm sorry. Has my helmet gone away? There we go. No, put it... Does it think I'm wearing a helmet and I'm actually not? Let's find out. Like, when I grew up outside the city limits, pretty much if there was a storm, we would lose power. And like this. Finally, it's equipping. But we would lose power, and sometimes we wouldn't get power back for days. And it wouldn't be a particularly bad storm. It just took forever for, you know, the electric companies to get around to us. Because, you know, it was all of, like, maybe 12 people that lived out there, so they didn't care that much. So even though it wouldn't be a bad storm, we'd go days without electricity. And since we all worked on well water and we didn't have gas, like, everything went on electricity. So no water, no, you know, no cooking, no anything really. So, like, this is annoying, but it's still a lot better than what I'm used to, which is sad. One day I'll move to a real city where that doesn't happen. One day. Hey, guy. You know, Rick, I could actually believe that. Hey, Barker. You out from work? Just sit here while we refuel. You know what? I might go train around Microtech. It's been a long time since I've been there. Let's go check it out, see what's going on. That is correct, Yeti. The streets of my town sound like a war zone. I'm sure all the animals are absolutely losing it. Come on, fuel up. Fuel up. You know, my Honda Fit doesn't take this long. You know, Rick, I feel like there was an entire movie about that. You guys remember Twister? I miss Twister. Ken, I am not, and if I was, that would probably be, what do you call that? The fruit thing. Avocado. Avocado, so I wouldn't be able to talk about it. Hey, Acacia. I don't know about sure. We might go the whole thing. We'll find out. Yeah, it was simple. I remember. Okay, alright. I want to ask you guys a question if I was the jerkwad in this situation, okay? So when I was 5 years old, maybe 6, I won a costume contest at the local movie rental place. And I had a choice between winning the movie Toy Story, which I already owned. Well, you know, mom already owned. Or, Hey!
Torpedo burrito.
Heck yeah, CG. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. And no worries, I will be taking my pills here in a little bit.
Thank you.
Had me a late start, what with the rain, and then I kicked myself because, like, I waited long enough, and then I was like, oh, that's right, I've got a Toblerone, and I got halfway through that Toblerone before I remembered I had to take pills. So here I am with the timer going again. And yeah, so I've got the timer going. Oh,
Torpedo
Acacia.
burrito.
Thank you, Acacia. Seriously, thank you to both of you. Thank you. But like, yeah, like I had the choice between Toy Story and Twister as far as like movies I could win. And yeah, VHS, Rick. Yeah, this is like 1996. And like, you know, I was young, but in my mind, I was thinking I didn't want Toy Story because we already had Toy Story. I wanted Twister because it was a movie about tornadoes. And as a kid, I loved tornadoes. Like, I got super excited whenever they would, you know, come through. And, you know, like, obviously they're destructive. You know, it's like you want them to come through. But as a kid, anything that is just gruesome and gnarly, you're like, cool. Like, you know, when you grow up and you become an adult or, you know, a parent, and you think, oh, no, this is too extreme for my child. And when your child is actually shown the thing, they're like, wow, because that's what kids do, you know. And at the time, we had my cousins living with us. They had just got back from Germany because they had a, what do you call that? Oh my god, what is that thing called? The parent who's not the mother. The man mother. What is that called? Father. Sorry. Father. Their father had been stationed over in Germany, and he got back, and they were all living with us, and I hated them all. And she's like, oh, why don't you get Toy Story so you can give it to your cousins? I was like, no, I hate all of them. It's like, I put the work in on this costume. I won this thing. I want to watch the tornado movie. And I demanded the tornado movie because, like, listen, it's the very worst. They could just borrow Toy Story. It's like they can walk 20 feet forward, take the Toy Story VHS and watch it themselves. And yeah. And just like, I don't know why she grilled me on that. It's like, why give them a second copy? Like, yeah, they could go do their own little Halloween costume contest. They could, you know, go get their own copy of Toy Story. Yeah, see, Cody, we didn't have Blockbuster. We had Crossroads Family Entertainment. That's what we had. I didn't even see a Blockbuster until they went out of business. And Truxton, good to see you, man. Hey, Yves. Hey, Leighton. Yeah, you see, kid, like, that's the thing. Like, there's 4 of them. You know, their dad was in the military. I forget what their mom did. Nothing. She did nothing. Sorry. She still owes me $120 in library fees because she committed identity theft and used my library card to get a bunch of books because she was banned from using her library card because she never returned books. And what did she do when she used my library card? She never returned the books. So a few years back, I went to the library to renew my library card once I blew back into Malvern, and like, oh yeah, you still owe $120. And it's like, lady, I was 7 when I checked out the books about improving your resume. Do you really think that was me? Like, you know, people said I was smart when I was a kid. I wasn't that smart. And also, they were lied to about me being smart. See, little John, I didn't get to go to a mall till I was 16. I remember that I saw the Reno 911 movie at the Behind the Mall cinema. One of the first things I saw when I got a car. So, Avest, the thing about gold, and actually I'm about to go demonstrate this. The thing about gold is, on paper, it's amazing. In practical use, though, it's nothing. It virtually does not exist. And apparently I'm too far away to make a jump, so. And DPT, good to see you, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, you know, I mean, like, who knows how to raise a kid, you know? Like, I feel like it's a series of, like, trying to improve on what your parents did, and maybe they didn't know what they were doing, so you try to go off that, and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna mess up my kid like my parents messed me up. And then they accidentally get some sort of whole new version of messed up that no one could have anticipated. And, you know, also the constant march of generational differences, societal, cultural differences, technological differences, and everything else that forces a disconnect between one generation and the next, and trying to bridge that as they, you know, get further away from you. That's hard. Raising a kid is hard. Which is why you should let the kid choose the Twister movie. If he wants to learn about tornadoes, let him. Like... Oh, kid, there is an off switch. It's called slipping a little bit of whiskey into the, that glass of water before they go to bed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. I don't think my parents did that. They may have done that. Oh no, Ken, I couldn't do that. I abandon everything that I create. I learned it from my mother. But, no, I'd never finish writing a book. And Ken, you are always welcome to the group. I want you to know that. Yeah, Bruce. I was talking about a costume contest I won at like a little video rental store. And my choices for like the winnings was either Toy Story or Twister, and I already had Toy Story and I liked the idea of a tornado movie, so my mom kept trying to get me to go with Toy Story so I could give it to my cousins, but I hated them, so, you know. Exactly, Coyote. I mean, you know, kid, maybe not. Maybe I do the BoJack thing where I say, yeah, I'm gonna write a book, and then never actually, you know, finish it. Then we'd have to hire a ghostwriter, and they'd write a different book, and, you know. I'm too fat to play Secretariat in the movie. I can't do that. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Also, one of the other reasons I never come to Microtech. But yeah, Vest, the thing about gold is the refresh rate is so low that you'd probably have to spend about 30 to 40 minutes just to fill up your cutlass. And you know, that's not good. Like, anything you're going to grab should be grab and go. If you've got to sit there, that's literally money that you're, you know, not taking. You see, Ken, I would agree with that, except that I actually do enjoy the Eagles. Now, I've heard that they're a bunch of jerks, but musically, I actually don't mind them. So, I don't think the dude would abide by that. Hey, AJ! I go stabbing people. And yeah, it's all explosions in the streets. Every now and then there's like, you know, a real gun. But for the moment, it's mostly fireworks. Wait, hold on. Gold, is it just gonna be called Twisters? Like, I hope they bring back the cow. Oh, Ken, yeah, I'm just talking about gold, you know, like... Oh, that's sad. What was the name of that little... the machine they created with all the little Pepsi cans? Was it Dorothy? Oh, right. I'm on Microtech. All right. So, Avest, I'm about to make a jerk out of myself because I'm going to go, look, no gold. I'm going to walk in here and there's going to be like 120 SCU. But yeah, generally, if you're going to like trade gold, there's not going to be any gold available. Okay, look, there's 10. There's 10. There is 10 SCU of gold. Yeah, Naz, talking Twister. Nice, AJ, as long as you keep winning. All right, you know what? In fact, let's just do some investigation, all right? Yeah, Avest, like it pretty much only refreshes 1 SCU a minute. And honestly, if you guys are good with it, I might just sit here and see how much is available in the next refresh, because now I'm kind of curious. They may have actually upped it too. Last time, okay, when we checked during PTU, they had upped it, or I mean it was like 1 per minute, but they could have upped it. Actually, hold on. You know, yeah, we're gonna investigate Avest because SC Trade Tools is reporting 24 a minute, which would be 240 SCU, technically less because that's also going to be against what everyone else has been purchasing. But I want to see if their numbers are right or if I'm just out of date. So what we're going to do is we're going to camp this location. Let's see, 143. And, you know, also steal stuff while we're here because we can. Hey, look at that. Free stuff. That's right. Happy 4th of July. For all my fellow Americans, happy Independence Day. For all the French out there, I appreciate the assist in getting us, you know, out from under England. England, no hard feelings. And for everyone else not involved, I wish you a very merry 4th of July as a regular day. Oh yeah, gold, especially with like Mordacious on here. You know, like I say it assist, like I say that like, you know, they got in 2 points before we got like the actual win. Like, for those of you who don't know, like France was like, oh, America, you wish assistance? We will throw everything we have behind this young little upstart. France, like, okay, like, listen, I don't know what there's this running joke in America of like how France will surrender to anything, and I feel like it is a misrepresentation because every time I read anything about France, like, they will riot and resist over anything they do not like. Like, they do not take things lying down. And that's something I can appreciate. Like, I know it mostly came from like the whole World Wars thing, which, you know, without going into a whole multi-class debate about, you know, the whole geopolitical situation of Europe during the turn of the century, I feel like in both wars, France was on the starting front line of tactics the world had never seen before. Like, France basically got the Alderaan treatment before anyone else figured out that, you know, the other side had a Death Star, so I can't really blame France for that. You know, like, everyone else had time. Like, France was the example. And even then, like, France fought back as hard as they could during the entire time. Like, they had some excellent partisan fighters. So, like, France is all right in my book. Hey, T-Rex. And Naz, we haven't actually completed one tonight. I'm hanging around this area to see what the refresh rate's going to be like on this gold. SC Trade Tools is reporting that it's 24 SCU per minute. So it should be, it's going to be a number below 240 once it refreshes. I just want to see what it actually is. Because if it is 240 SCU, and not in units, but actual SCU, then perhaps a Cutlass could run that sometimes. Maybe. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And boss, yeah, like, I wish I could put a TS2 in the Caterpillar. Like, the Caterpillar, I usually leave the Pontus in it because the Caterpillar has such little quantum fuel. And I forget how long I've been here. I think I've only been here 4 minutes. I might go walk around and steal more stuff while I'm here, just to pass the time. So what is this awful noise? Oh, is it this? Okay, hold on. I think it's this thing that I'm hearing. Well, one, I can drive it to the next location and then turn it off. What in the world is... Okay, well that used to be a Cutlass. And that is a rather large rock. Okay. Oh yeah, Coyote. You know, okay. I know I keep bringing this up, but Aviary Attorney takes place in like 1800s France. And it's a game that I would highly recommend. Alright, let's shut that down. Wait, it's not so loud. I did, AJ. I did. AJ, were you gonna make it? Were you gonna be able to make it to what is it called? CitizenCon. I didn't know if it was still in your, you know, area or not. Really? Nothing? Huh. Well, that's sad. That's fair. I'm hoping they do more tickets. Like, I feel like they should probably do tickets over a whole period of time. Wolf, was there a white box? I missed it. Haha! That's what I like to see. You know, I don't even know what's in my backpack. I stole this off a dead guy and... Ah, nothing. Nah, it'd be nice. Like, I went to the 2018 one in Austin, and that was fun. That was excellent. Of course, I actually lived in Austin at the time, so, you know, it wasn't like a great inconvenience to travel there. Because 2019 was what? Manchester? So Germany might be next? Bruce, which invite? Was it a party invite? I got nothing. Hey, Yogi. All right, let's see. Oh no, T-Rex, I got a ticket. I got a ticket. I got a golden ticket. No, I did end up grabbing a ticket. All right, let's go see if this is reset. It's been a few minutes. Ah, yeah, sorry, but yeah, no, I did grab a ticket. I did grab a ticket. So I will be going to CitizenCon. Now, I just got to figure out how I'm getting there. And to confirm, you know, like where I'm staying. Because if I fly out of Little Rock and back, which would be the simplest and easiest thing, I'm paying like $500 in airfare. But if I hop the train to Dallas, which is a 9-hour ride, and then take the metro to the airport and then fly out of Dallas, it's only like, I think, $97 both ways. Okay. So, it looks like my information is out of date. They did increase the refresh rate. I would say that looks like about 240 SCU. Man, I can't believe we actually got some gold. You know what, Yves? Gold might actually be worth running. You've got 2 locations that have gold. Why the crap is there still barrel on my ship? I gotta go track down that barrel. I think that barrel is unsellable. I think I stole it a long time ago. Yeah, AJ, I feel like maybe I should keep up with information just a little bit more. So yeah, Vest, I would say, okay, you know what? Let's say you show up with a cutlass, all right? If they don't have the gold you need then, maybe walk around for a few minutes, collect some stuff. I mean, is 10 minutes really going to make that much of a difference? Yeah, T-Rex, that tends to happen. You get some of those jerkwads that are like, oh, well, we're going to be jerks. And I hate that. Like the whole like org control thing. And I know it's usually like an exercise to do something cool or whatever with a group, but come on, man. Pretty sure I stole this barrel anyway. There, congratulations. Someone else can have it. A network intrusion. I wonder where at. We're gonna walk over here and see if there's anything to steal out of the vehicle bay. Hey, El Guapo. I have actually been doing the same thing. Barrel every now and then something else just to, you know, mix it up a little. Got a little bit of gold. Now, well, you know, right now anyway. Now, you know, do I still think gold is viable? Like for a big hauler? No. But like, okay, if it's going to be 24 SCU a minute, 240 on the refresh minus whatever's been bought. I mean, that could be worth it, you know? Yeah, no, Barrel's the best thing he could really realistically be running. And then I was like, I agree on that. Like, you know, being a PvP, PvE game, like, you're going to have those situations where you have to deal with that.
Torpedo burrito.
Heck yes, kid. Thank you. Thank you, kid. Thank you. I will demand that the Drake lobster be given life. I've actually, okay, I've actually been looking up some lobster costumes, and I found some half decent ones. I think realistically I might actually dress up as a lobster for CitizenCon. Yes, El Guapo, I did. I somehow was able to snipe the fancy dancy ticket. The last wave, the very last wave, I was able to do it. I had a system set up. I had my green caterpillar on the screen for luck. Hey, look at that. It already reset again. 57. You know, 154 SCU of gold ain't that bad. I kind of want to... Guys, I kind of want to stick around. Nope, that's a bad idea. The longer you stick around at a place, the more likely you are to get got. Let's just grab our aluminum and get out of here. Yeah, let's grab our aluminum and get out of here. Hey, and Revenant. Sorry, my schedule's been all out of whack. I've had some rain the last 2 days that has been knocking my computer offline because my battery backup no longer backs up. The battery's dead. And I need to get it swapped. You know, Naz, it's not the worst idea in the world. Speaking of, I probably need to forward a little bit of cash towards Phaedrus's way, because he was running escort for me all last night. And Revenant, I'm getting some decent gold. I mean, not decent, but like enough so where I can be like, huh, that's not that bad. Howdy, Scott. Welcome on in, man. All right. I believe Area 18 is where I'm going to head with this gold. Which is probably going to require a refill on some quantum fuel. Ken, you may have asked. I don't remember what I said, but I don't know. You know, like, whenever I get to name the caterpillar, it's gonna be Euphrates, because, you know, it's where I got my start. And what do you do with boxes? You know, you freight these, but I don't know if I would go full on. Like, all my names are dumb. All my names are dumb. Because, like, for the caterpillar, since it's where I got my start, you know, it'd be Euphrates. My C2 would be, you know, Shining Sea. Just because, you know, C2 Shining Sea. Sorry. I know that's a dumb one. I just really enjoy it. Be a lot easier to pirate someone on Microtech, though, with his super long flight out. No, Ken. That way when someone is like reading the name off, they go, "It's the C2 Shining Sea." And that way they have to say that whole thing and go, "Oh, no." You know, I do appreciate old Bruce Campbell. My first foray with Bruce Campbell was actually the game Tachyon the French, where he voiced Jake Logan. Like, I didn't get to see Evil Dead till much later in life. But, yeah, my first foray out with Bruce Campbell was Tachyon the French, where he would berate you if you put in a cheat code, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Because, like, I had the demo for the longest time. Because it came with, like, I want to say it came in a demo disc from, like, Earthlink. You guys remember Earthlink for dial-up? And, my grandfather had an eBay account, and I begged and begged and begged him to buy me the game off eBay. And I finally got it years later. Hey, Disco. Yeah, okay, let me tell you guys about my experience with Evil Dead, all right? When I first saw Evil Dead, I had to watch it on UMD. That's right, on the PSP. I had Evil Dead on PSP. I had a bunch of movies on PSP. Man, I missed that thing. That thing was so cool. Team America. Yeah, you see, Ken, I was poor. We didn't even have Earthlink. We had People PC, which didn't even give you the full 56K, and downloaded videos to your computer constantly That way you'd have to watch them as advertisements as it dialed up, because Mom was cheap. You see, 1G, that's the problem. I don't have a C1. I've got an E1. I guess I can name it like McGregor, so it could be E1 McGregor, but that's all I can come up with for that one, you know. Oh, yeah, no, Bruce, I had VHS. I just, you know, like, I thought PSP was the future. It's like movies you could take with you. Wow.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
It's gonna eat all my fuel just to get over here. Yeah, Coyote, exactly. Okay. Okay. So, you know, yesterday we were talking about phones because mine is in need of replacement. I was doing some research and I came across this thing called a Fairphone. And it's, you know, a cellular phone, and there's some free trade, blah, 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 sustainability. But the thing that caught my eye on it is that you can replace everything. Like, the battery's replaceable, the screen's replaceable. Heck, I even think the processor is replaceable. Like, you know, customer or consumer replaceable. The only problem is, I'm pretty sure it's like Europe only. Like, all the prices are in euros. There's very little mention of getting it to America. And I was like, well, that sucks. But apparently there is some Nokia competitor to that. See, Bruce, I remember, okay, when I worked at GameStop, Bruce, once upon a time, we actually had a PSP battery explode on the shelf. Like, it was behind me, behind the counter. And, like, I thought it looked a little swollen. And, like, one day I'm working and this thing pops. Like, the whole thing popped in the package. Yeah, and Revenant, that's it. Like, it actually looked neat. And, I mean, there was, like, the whole, you know, like, it tries to make you feel good about your purchase by being, like, fair trade neutral or whatever, or all that. Which is nice, you know, like, but I really like the idea that I could just replace stuff, you know? Hey, T-Jack. Oh, like with the whole, like, trespass thing that they already took off the tracker. That's, I don't know, because I feel like there's going to be so many ways to abuse that or troll people. Oh, how guapo. Oh. See, like, I always did, like, the firmware mod. Like, you always had to stay a few firmwares behind. I never did the battery version.
Quantum drive is now off.
But, T-Jack, I like it. The problem with Star Citizen and its legality system is that the law usually measures the intent behind an action rather than the letter of the law. Otherwise, you would have real-life trolls, which, I mean, you do, but Like, it's too easy to abuse the letter of the law in Star Citizen. So I feel like they're going to have to implement it, wait for chaos to happen, and then refine it.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, El Guapo, like, oof. I never went the battery route. It was always firmware for me. Hey, Raymond. Hey, Flaky. Ooh, help or harm? That is a good question. A good question indeed. I'm going to assume that I'm headed this way. Oh man, I cannot confirm or deny that, because that is all up to CIG, and they can change their minds at the drop of a hat, you know? I don't even know if CIG knows what their plans are. Guapo. I remember I had taken off like a bunch of the faceplates from various PSPs, so mine was like just a hodgepodge of colors. Yeah, Big Boss, you want to mod a Dreamcast? Oh, T-Jack, I'm sure there's some sort of underlying thing where, you know, if you accidentally do this on a ship and you cancel out like a group, it just clocks the entire server, and then, you know, 30Ks. And... like, I'm not a developer. I'm not a programmer. But it seems like sometimes just adding the most simplest thing, well, simple from the outside, looks like an absolute mess from the inside, so. I'm definitely not defending, but, I could get why that might take a minute to do it. Yeah, AJ, good luck, man. Happy explosions. Keep all your fingers. Oh, too fast. Yes, it is noisy. I've got my headphones on. I've got volume to the max. And, you know, probably about an hour or two, I might hang it up, and then we might go get an icy from the, gas station down the road.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, see, and Revenant, I'm good with that. Like, you know, the whole Fairphone thing. And I don't need an amazing phone either. Like, it's just, I would honestly probably go with it if, you know, they really sold them in America. Because I don't think they've got a lot of market share over here. Yeah, I can. Like, fortunately, I can't really hear them right now with headphones on. And, it's the whole, like, when they go off at 2 in the morning. right outside your window or hit your house. Like, usually I go outside and there's just like a mess of like fireworks. I don't want to say carcasses. Debris is like a whole mess of fireworks debris in the yard or on cars or... It's okay, Raven. It's good to see you, man. It is 4th of July over here, and people are celebrating.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Now, what in the world is my... Did I go too forward? That was weird. Yeah, Fal, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, in Revenant, like I would give one of those phones a go. Cause like I don't do gaming on my phone. Okay, you know what? That's a lie. I have chess on my phone. I play light chess on my phone. Oof, I was off. I play a couple of other things, but like slow turn-based things that don't really require like 3D rendering, you know. That's probably it, Wolf. I probably squished a man. Mostly I use my phone for a lot of like reading. I can't, no. Ken, I mean, I will go through everything I've got on my phone right now. I also remove any app that sends me an advertisement notification. Wait.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Oh,
retrieval
Coyote,
system.
that sounds so nice.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
Yeah, exactly, boss. That's how I feel. Like, honestly, if I could go back to it, boss, I would go back to the PlayStation phone. Like, if I could get the updated guts, like, you know, newer processors, RAM, all that, and just go back to the PSP phone, I'd be good. The PSP phone was the best thing Sony ever made, because it was a regular touchscreen cell phone, but it slid out to have a full like PS1 controller with shoulder buttons and analogs. It was beautiful. It was a wonderful phone, and I miss it so much. One of the best phones I ever had. Never mind that when I finally upgraded, I was laughed at. Oh, Flaky, I'm sorry. And yeah, Naz, you've got time. You know what? Let's just check the internet. Updated PSP phone. Is that ever gonna be a thing? Okay, looks like there was a concept back in 2020. And honestly, like, not even using it for gaming, it was just a good phone. And the other thing, okay, all right, this is what annoys me about Android. There's 1,000,001 different manufacturers out there for Android. But it seems like if you don't go with like the same 4 manufacturers, then you're pretty much screwed. Like AT&T has dropped my Zen phone from their list, and my phone is not even that old. It's like they just no longer support it anymore. It's like, you know, you want a case? Tough. You know, Fal, I like the idea of a Steam Deck phone. That's what I want. A Steam phone. I wouldn't even play games on it. I would just abuse his extra long battery. Oh yeah, T-Jack, I do, for a number of reasons. All right, so it's harder to get inside of than a C2 for one. I know that sounds silly, but if you leave the lift down, no one can get inside. Like, they can hit the button all they want, but it doesn't work, and it doesn't go back up on its own like the C2 does. There's no ramp for people to, you know. My God. Sorry, that is a lot of money for the amount that we bought. That's right, Raymond. And plus, Drake rules. Drake rules, Crusader rules. Raymond, if they make a mobile version of Star Citizen, it'll be post-singularity. It'll take them that long. Hey, Fang Tooth, not bad. I do, actually. T-Jack, that is correct. I do love the 400i. But as far as cargo, well, goes, I much prefer the Caterpillar. C2 has more cargo, flies faster, flies longer, but I like the look of the Caterpillar. I feel like I've got a good feel for it. And at the end of the day, I feel like it has more security for keeping people out. Yeah, boss. Like, that's the thing I hate. Like, there's a lot of manufacturers that get in the way that just force you to get a new phone when yours could be updated and be just fine. Well, Fal, one day you'll actually update it. Sorry, I had a yawn there. Because you're supposed to load it from the side. Yeah, Waffle. I mean, the Caterpillar hasn't had a meaningful update since they swapped the pilot guns. Do you guys know that the Caterpillar used to have 4 size 1 guns for the pilot? Like a Mustang had more pilot weaponry than the Caterpillar. I just realized I had top chat on, not live chat. There we go. My bad. Wolf, are you talking about Game Glass?
It takes all of us working together to keep our course safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible
Welcome
threats
to
every
the
time.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I mean, Wolf, that's fair. I mean, 2 size 3s and 2 size 2s. Although, like, you know, Saber would still... What's that, a Saber? All right. What do you guys think? Should we actually go after that again? I wouldn't... Whoa. Wouldn't mind trying that again, grabbing some gold and heading back. Yeah, boss, like they upped it by $35, made no changes to it. It's like, why? Honestly, T-Jack, I would say either or. I'm good either way. Like, it doesn't really feel pressured to play with others. My biggest issue, like, as far as like why I usually do it, you know, solo on stream, is just usually like any sort of crosstalk. Critical, I did. I sniped that CitizenCon fancy ticket. I got it. Yeah, sure thing, Naz. Jen, I think it's supposed to be Android, isn't it? Oh, this is, there we go. I am Val. I'm going to CitizenCon. You see, Val, I've got this idea of dressing up in a giant lobster outfit and bringing a picket sign that says the Drake lobster is real.
You are clear to launch.
Ah, that's fair, Ken. That's fair. All right. Gold bug. Wouldn't be from the return of Optimus Prime, would it? I mean, Waffle, that's actually not a bad theory. Hey, Russell, good to see you, man.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I'm gonna take this puppy back towards Microtech. Raymond, that sounds beautiful. I might actually join you with a with one of those little Smirnoff screwdrivers. I think I still have one in the fridge. You know, it's evening. It's late night. You can chill, relax. Yeah! Yeah! Thank you, Critical. Thank you, man. Seriously, thank you. Welcome back, AJ. You haven't missed much. I am Raymond. Turns out they upped the refresh rate of gold. Not a lot, but enough. And Waffle, whenever I hear conspiracy, I always think of the air conditioner from Brave Little Toaster. He's like, it's a conspiracy. And every one of you is in on it. Like, how did they get an air conditioner so close to Jack Nicholson without getting Jack Nicholson to play an air conditioner? like I'm pretty sure that's the first time I'd ever heard the word conspiracy, but yeah, yeah. And then he just like unalives himself. Oh, that movie was, oh my gosh, that movie. Honestly, T-Jack, I'd do both. I mean, you know, to try it out. Because, like, one, when you don't have to worry, like, when it's someone else's load that you're taking, I didn't think about that till I said it. Like, when you're hauling cargo for someone else, you know, there's a lot less pressure. And I think that would be fun. Basically, you know, space trucking instead of doing it all yourself. But owner operator is also fun. So, I mean, I would do both. I would probably keep to what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, I'm sure, Parker. I'm sure. But, oof. Yeah, Sean, have a good night, man. But yeah, like, I wouldn't mind, you know, not doing the whole owner-operator thing. Just, doing hauling for some other group. But yeah, that air conditioner was terrifying. The whole electronic repair shop was terrifying. Which, honestly, okay, so thematically it was terrifying. But all the appliances there were actually quite nice and friendly. You know, they were all spookified in their own Frankenstein way. But they were generally nice appliances to the new appliances. And I really like that, you know, the whole Peter Lorre lamp. Flaky, let me add you to a party, man. Yeah, Raven, I haven't been thinking before I say things. Yeah, Gold, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. It's like there was just no real good way to phrase it. No good way to phrase it. Gotta get me a Pontus, or not a Pontus, a TS2 or something. Well, Fal, it was a book originally, right? You guys remember that clown scene in Brave Little Toaster? Like, there was no reason for that to be included. There was no reason for that. Like, we didn't need a nightmare scene. We didn't need that. And all the cars singing about no matter what you do or how you try to get away from it, you're always going to, you know, cease to exist. Singing about it while they repeatedly cease to exist. You see, Gold, now I kind of want to go as a clown for Halloween. Now I kind of want to work on my clown voice. Gotta work on my clowning around. Which I don't really know why. I mean, I've been playing Star Citizen since 2014. You'd think I'd have it down. Ah, yes, the vest. Yeah, that was the air conditioner. when he was like, I like being stuck in the wall. It's not my fault if the kid couldn't reach my dials. Yeah, no, that whole like Jack Nicholson air conditioner was scary. Also, like, they got the guy who voices Tony the Tiger to be the vacuum cleaner. Oh, what was his name? I have to look this up right quick. Thurl Ravenscroft, that's it. Who, incidentally, I think also maybe did the song in The Grinch. Like, he's got that voice, you know? You know, AJ, I never did. I did a lot of Traveler, but never the tabletop version of Firefly. Wanted to, just never got to. All right, I appreciate it, Flaky. We're gonna sit here and try to get at least 100, maybe 200 SCU. You're good. Surprised I can detect you from way out here, though, but I guess you're in a warden, so. Wow, Gold, just like that series they never finished. Poor Firefly. Oh, now the board game. Yes, I did play the board game. And the board game was fun. You know, Wolf, I like the bobbleheads. It's just, you know, unfortunately I have a lot more ships than what I really intended. And bobbleheads get expensive. Oh, YouTube's doing that thing that repeats messages again. I mean, Ken, that's fair. Like, there's a lot of other. Does that man have gold? Why am I scanning Flaky when I am aimed at unsung hero? How did this guy get in here? Flaky, if he's got gold, blast him. Don't actually do that. I mean, oof, that was a little harsh. I'm kind of tempted, but am I even on the pad? Ah, I thought I hit something. Trying to stay on the edge so there's plenty of room for other people, but it's all right, Raymond, my desk is wood. I bet he bought all the gold. I bet he did. I bet he snuck in. Took me gold. You know, Val, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Hey, 59 SCU. He couldn't take all me gold. Alright, we're gonna hang around for a little bit. Haha! This is probably the last one that I had. Yeah, exactly, Coyote. Like, I cannot wait for them to redesign all the landing areas to not have massive amounts of, like, telephone poles everywhere. Alright, so we'll just walk around, steal anything we can. By the time we get back, there should be more gold in the area. Ooh. You know, maybe we should keep this area for ourselves. Maybe we should make sure there's no competition for gold. What? Oh, I'm getting backdrafted. I wonder if crouching prevents that. You know, golden ballista's not a bad idea. Too bad I don't have one. Because I believe in kumbaya, and getting along, and bongo drums, and all that jazz. You know what? We'll steal you. You can always be useful. Look at them, purple pants. Ah, yeah, Flaky. One of those is mine. I tossed it out because I stole some barrel. A tally wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, we'll just actually load up the ship this time. Nothing there. I do waffle. I also believe in Ironhide and Mirage and Hound and Huffer. Although Huffer is probably my least favorite Autobot. Alright, let's see if crouching doesn't knock me over. Huh. Interesting. Interesting note. If someone is knocking you over with thrusters, use crouch. Very interesting. Yeah, gold, like that's wondered about that. We did, Flaky. We did. We have learned. Why would you... Someone's definitely been here since I've been here. All right. Let's do some crowdsourcing. I'm in the process of selecting the parts and putting together a Star Trek inspired / themed high-end gaming PC for a friend. I want to get you guys' opinion on something. Yeah, sure thing, Naz. No worries. Looks like we're gonna be waiting at least one more tick. Howdy, Marcus. So, I'm looking at two different cases. One of them being the height Y60. The other one being, let me just link it. Because you can swap the faceplates on this one. Which looks really nice. I actually thought about maybe going to that. But the other contender is the height Y60 with the LCD panel display that you can put inside the curve. Because you could just put an LCARS on that. Or, you know, just whatever else. You put a warp core animation on it. That style is a little bit more expensive, but it's customizable. But I was looking up a bunch of the like the tests and reviews and whatnot on the Y60. And it seems like it's definitely built more for water cooling. And while that's no issue for a for the processor, I'm wondering about the GPU. Oh yeah, gold, but like, you know, the Y60 has a perfect place for it, is the thing. Like, with that little weird, you know, angular side. Like, my biggest issue is we're most likely going with an air-cooled 4080. And I know there's water-cooled 4080s out there, but I just want to make sure the thing can actually breathe and not choke itself. Well, Russell, we want to stay in video for this one. I'll be honest, I did not sell AMD very well. Why am I... Actually, you know what? While I wait, I could refuel the ship. But let's see if it's reset. Because right now, I'm looking at one of those cases. The Asus Z790 Prime A, I believe, for the motherboard. I want to say it's the Prime A. There we go. 129 SCU. Beautiful. All right, let's go and refuel the Caterpillar because we're going to have to anyway. Yeah, see, Gold, I was thinking that whichever way we go, there's going to be a crap ton of Case fans. We've already got the fans picked out for their Star Trek lookiness. And I know that I can get one... If we're including the ones on the radiator, about 6 to 9 fans inside the height. I think it's 8 fans total. 2 on the bottom, 3 on top, you know, that also mounts the radiator. 2 on the side, and then 1 for the exhaust. Which would probably create a lot of positive pressure inside the case, unless we just had the exhaust just pumping hardcore. Boss, they've had a lot of issues with MSI, and they're wanting to shy away from it for now. Had an MSI laptop that died within a year, and a faulty motherboard from MSI, so MSI is not in good graces right now. I also like the idea of the Asus Z790 Prime A, because I feel like thematically, both with color and just, you know, decorative, it fits the theming really well. Yeah, and your name, like, I like it a lot. I have half a mind to, you know, upgrade my own. Like, my PC, I've had the same case since 2013, 2014. Oh, Russell, I'm sorry. But I do like that you can, you know, adjust the faceplates, different things. Okay, can I? There we go. Yeah, Ram, and like Asus has a few, you know, dings in my book over that too. But you know, that was a lot over like a lot of their AMD stuff, and we're going Intel on this build. Like, I love my AMD, but it's also not my rig, so I respect the differences there. That and this machine really won't see any overclocking. See, like, I wanna experiment with MSI. I've never given them a chance on anything. My first 2 boards were all Gigabyte, and they always served me incredibly well. Never had issues out of them. And I went with an Asus board for this build, just because the Gigabyte boards for this generation had had some issues. I mean, kid, I don't know about a bad word, but I would probably replace your cooler. They got a bad habit of using stock coolers for processors, and that ain't the best. I mean, Ken, you could build it out. We could make a like a Van Duel themed rig. I've already stolen everything out of this box. Yes, I have. See, Waffle, that's okay. That's how I feel about a lot of things too. Like, I've wanted to mess around with, like, ASRock. I just haven't really had a chance yet, you know? Or if you mean, like, someone, like, even, like, more underdog style. Like, I always swore by Gigabyte, but that's just, you know, they always said good by me. Like, Chan, that's fair. Like, everyone would tell you that it's easy, and it is, but from an outside perspective, like, if you've never done it before, it sounds scary. Oh yeah, Waffle. Yeah, no, I get that too. Like, people used to make fun of me for going Gigabyte. All right, I should set like a timer to go check it. Wonder if these have reset. Oh yeah, gold. Yeah, no, okay. So here's the thing, gold. And this might sound stupid, but I trust manufacturers on highly specific things. Like EVGA. I love their graphics cards. I will not touch their power supplies. Gigabyte. Love their motherboards. Won't touch their power supplies. Corsair. Love their power supplies. Kind of distrustworthy on their RAM at times. Definitely won't touch their mice. Like, Logitech mice are the only ones that I can mess with. And that's because they have the adjustable scroll wheel. Coyote, can you use it on foot, or is it just in ship? Tell you what, if that's the case, like graphics cards, my list usually goes like EVGA, Asus, Gigabyte, and honestly, Asus and Gigabyte are probably tied, and then maybe MSI, maybe Zotac. AMD cards, I don't have enough experience with to have my own unfounded biases. Maybe Sapphire. I had a Sapphire card once and it was, you know, all right. But all right. Do we have gold? Nope. Now gold, I do want to point out that Sapphire was literally the first graphics card I ever had. Ever. Ever. And I think I had it for a year, and then I upgraded to an EVGA 770. But, like, I would like to go back to AMD one day on graphics cards. I feel like they're still kind of lagging behind a little bit. I mean, feel free to correct me. I just don't know as much in the AMD market for graphics cards as I do, you know, NVIDIA. What all do they sell here? I don't know, it's Oh, Russell, we got a big one. Yeah, boss, I had an EVGA one that died in 2 months. Really irked me. CFS, like, that's what I've heard. Like, they've done really well for Star Citizen because AMD just crams all the possible VRAM into their graphics cards. Like it feels like with AMD graphics cards, they just go, you know what? Throw some more RAM at it. We'll just brute force our way through any sort of game. And I'm gonna sound dumb, but I still haven't figured out what ray tracing is. Like, I have loaded up Cyberpunk, turned it on, looked around a bunch, turned it off, looked around a bunch. I cannot tell the difference. You know, Coyote, I remember hearing those. Or hearing of them. I just never got to see them. Like, I was always dealing with integrated graphics. Yeah, and your name, like, that's what I've always kind of wondered. Like, is it just the whole ray tracing thing? Because, like, if it is, I can't tell. I can't tell what ray tracing is supposed to be. I hear it's amazing. I cannot tell. I could load up Cyberpunk right now, and I could walk around like really slowly, and you guys could point out what ray tracing was, and I'd be like, I don't see it. Come on, Gold, you gotta restock. Unless it got overbought, and then we gotta wait 20 minutes. Yeah, I see, that's another thing, Val. Like, I know I play this game like every day, but I don't need bleeding edge graphics, you know? Like, I play Aviary Attorney. Those graphics literally came out in like the 1800s. Literally, they were drawn by J.J. Granville. You know, I'm really tempted just to grab the aluminum and go. Really tempted. Coyote, how long ago were these Sound Blaster cards? Oh, here we go, here we go. All right, 1G gravity. Aha! Oh, wait, hold on. I have gold in the ship. I may have said Soundwave instead of Sound Blaster. Which is a crime, because Blaster was my favorite of the two. Like, was Soundwave way more competent? Yeah, sure. But I feel like Blaster was the cooler of the two. And I know Soundwave was cool because, you know, he didn't talk a lot. Oh, God. I survived. Yeah, boss, that's the other thing. We're building out for a 4K monitor. So that's why I'm looking at like a 3080 or 40. Still out. Yeah, I think we caught the zero. I think during that last one, collectively across all servers, more gold was purchased than what it could refresh. So it's going to refresh on a zero mark. Aha! It just reset. Okay. Oh, that's a lot too. That's a lot. Anybody gets a price on that? I just forgot. So let's go to our clock. Stopwatch, set a timer. 10 minutes from now. That was a good load. We've got 363 SCU of gold. We wait 10 more minutes and maybe we'll have, you know, a full load. Gonna see if this is worth it. I just want to see if this is worth it. Oh, Flake, we've already got the monitor. Incoming tally. Oh, it's Goldbug. It's Goldbug. Unless that's not. I mean, we're inside Armistice. I am going to get in the seat, though, just in case it comes in for a ram, but... AJ, is it ever a friendly tally? He's running, huh? Alright. You think I should clear out, or should we try to stay for one more refresh? I've got the timer running. Got about 8 minutes, I would say. Got a name on that tally? 00 Dark Halo. That's a gamer tag if I've ever seen one. Oh yeah, age. I was gonna look at the individual, like, you know, UEC or SCU prices. Oh, he decided to go red. Oh wait, no, that's Flaky. That's Flaky going red. Oh, he's running. He's running. Flaky, remind me to pay your prison tab. All right, yeah, I think we're gonna risk it. I think we're gonna try to stay for the full load. Yeah, he's going high. Problem is, the Caterpillar really sticks out on scanners. Like, if I stayed low, I can hide my you know, IR. But my EM is super high. And, cross-section, I can't really do much about that. Nah, boss, I think we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. He quantumed out, huh? Okay. Well, he was around long enough to get a scan. Let's just look up, see if he rides with anybody. What a name. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that was those zeros. Yeah, Foul. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a jump to a an R&R and then jump to back out to ArcCorp. Let's see. Let's check here. Oh, all one word. Okay. Hey, gold! Thank you, Gold. Thank you. I am protected by its quesadilla goodness. Thank you, Gold. Thank you, man. It protects. It protects indeed. Yeah, boss, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. I got 5 minutes on the clock. Ah, Storm not so... Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Raymond, if we can get a full load of gold, we're gonna make a few million. Yeah, AJ, that's what I was looking at. Might we just be shopping around for a kill? Oh, Flaky, no! No! Oh, this is gonna make it fun to get out of. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go with whatever we get next time and then get out of here. We got 363, so whatever it resets with. We've got about 3 minutes before it resets. Yeah, Parker. Have you, Flaky? I just haven't had it on. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to make one more loot run, and then we're going to boogie. That's right, Critical. There probably is an eclipse out there. Don't want to see that. Ah, I see, Flaky. I see. That is fair. Remind me to pay for your Klesher lawyer. Okay, no goodies there, no goodies there, still no goodies. Well, you see, AJ, my problem is I've got to get up like 10 kilometers before I can jump. I can't do the super fun fast jump. So I'm actually going to have to be in the air for a minute. It's like leaving Lorville. And that's going to be my big issue. Is the... Can I get to 10 kilometers? How much of an incoming are we talking? Now, Parker, that is fair. There could be something hidden. The mantis I can avoid. $59. Well, that's not a lot, but whatever. I'll take it and get out of here. Well, Storm, I want to do that. Problem is, I'm going to light up like a light bulb across the entire, you know, Like it's a caterpillar. You can sense that thing from like 50 clicks out. And I'd say it's pretty difficult. All right, and just to check to make sure there's no one invisible on the ship. Nope, just me. Yeah, boss, I'm sure it got scanned. I've got an idea, though. All right. If I can put armistice between myself and torpedoes, I can use that to shake their lock. Yeah, AJ? Only 24, huh? Like how I can detect whatever's out there, but I can't see what it is. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I think I need 7 decoys, 10 decoys. Noise will have to wait. Tally jumped. All right. Well, it's dark. We're gonna make a jump for Mike L5. No. No, won't. What about Mike L4? All right. Gonna make a jump for Mike L4.
Launch complete.
Yeah, Naz, let me get back down. Incoming, watch out.
Landing complete.
You can head to a turret, don't particularly care which one. Don't care about price alerts. I didn't squish Goldbug, did I? Are you on? You take like 3 steps forward. Maybe jump. You might have to deploy it for yourself. No, Ray, but it's Goldbug. He's part of the crew. Gold, did you make it in? Yeah, okay. It says you did. All right.
Launch complete.
Gold, I need you to not shut things down.
Power is running low. Engines power is running low.
And now we gotta sit here and recover shields. Yeah, don't turn things off. If you get into a terminal, if you sit down, don't turn things off. And now he's left? Ah, well. Alright, I gotta go. I got to go. Alright, well, there's Flaky. $2,000. I guess we're going straight 90. Alright, let's refuel that. Because I'll need that to boogie. Maybe not, Val. Maybe not. On. All right. Give me thrust. Work on our shield while that's going. $7,000. How close is... Okay, no, we're not there yet. Almost there, but not there yet. Oh, that jump ruined my plotting. There we go. Flaky, we're not going the whole way to Mike L4. I'm dropping out halfway, then jumping to ArcCorp. I don't want to sit here until we get a torpedo. Just so they have to waste one. T-Jack, I think you had an issue, and the Caterpillar is old. Whenever you sit down and, like, turn on a terminal, if you turn the terminal off, it turns off the entire ship. So he didn't mean to cut shield, it's just he turned off the entire ship by accident. It's just the Caterpillar is so old. It's ancient. Alright, so yeah, we're probably gonna cut right about here. That should let us slip straight to ArcCorp. Well, you know, Lobotomy, there's a little bit of ultra basic smuggling. Not a lot, but, you know. We'll just pass Crew L3 right quick. Are they, Parker? I wonder who's assigned to the Caterpillar. Right about there. Should be a long drive, but it'll keep us out from any mantises trying to score our gold. Oh, Val, you should still do it. There's plenty out there. They're just all on ETA these days. Yeah, Rolanders. Until I can, you know, get my battery backup replaced. I pretty much have been at a mercy to power grid fluctuations. Let's see. Yeah, gold. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Roland, there's like every time we've got a little bit of rain, it causes power fluctuations here at the house. Which You know, it doesn't knock the power out, but gives it just enough to shut down a computer. I like how this is Flaky's way of like, well, I don't have the mantis, but at least I can announce where it's going. Raymond, they did confirm that the Caterpillar has a fixed length. Because one day they actually showed off a Caterpillar with like 15 modules. And then they said, no, it's never going to get to do that. So what I think we're going to do... I think we're going to take the long way into ArcCorp. Yeah. Yeah. Gold, you're right. You know, Ken, I mean, you should just be able to get it in game. It's a Pisces. They're so cheap. Critical, my idea was to jump around ArcCorp and cut jump when I'm directly above Area 18. And then basically just fly straight down so I can use the gravity to keep my speed high. Honestly, Fal, that's what I'm kind of expecting. Like, the cat needs a rework desperately. And it's one of those ships that is long but very slender. Man, I wish I could get a TS2 to work in this thing. Roland, what do you have on the Caterpillar? Like, I always just kind of keep the Pontus because of its, you know, tiny fuel tank. Negative, Foul, but you gotta remember, we were jumping from like right here, all the way to ArcCorp, so it was a very long drive. Like, this is basically going to empty the fuel tank. We've got, hold on. We've got about 60 seconds left. Oh, yeah, the Belandon. You know, I probably should swap to the Belandon. Belandon's a good drive. All right. Let's see where we come out at. All right, so Area 18 is right there. Can't hit OM1. You know what? Let's go for the skyscraper. Let's see about where that puts us out. if we need to, we can cut short. Okay, cut short there. 632. 594. Make a jump to area 17. And that cut early. Well, there's a few different ways to do it, Roland. I always shut the ship down. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay. Flaky's there. I'll make a jump to area 6 and then come straight down. That way we can use all the natural gravity to keep us going fast. Why did that not jump? Getting a lot of bad jump lag. Hey, Newsy. Yeah, of course, Rolanders. As long as I've got, you know, space on my friends list. Alright, that should put us close enough. Yeah, 133. You see, I could make the jump, but then I gotta make the jump and then, you know, have more speed. Like, I gotta maintain speed. This way, I enter the AO with speed. And we're not going that far. That's 100 kilometers. Yeah, sure thing, Coyote. Are you on the server? Ah, gold. You could wear that. You could wear that. Ah, gold. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Naz. These are getting pretty caterpillar entering the atmosphere. Whee! You know, Parker, I probably should go for OM3. I was hoping I could see. Is that it? I don't think that's it. Where is it from here? That's not it. Gold. There it is. All right. It's an abandoned cutlass. Yeah, Parker, I was just trying to avoid orbitals in case anybody was waiting for me there. Like, I doubt they were, but just in case. That's alright, Ness. Oh, I don't know. Play likes to play both sides when it comes to friend or foe. Come on, close the distance.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, I'm sure I am.
Please proceed.
There we go. Think we're gonna be safe. Hey, Liminal. Happy Independence Day. Or if you happen to be in a country that's not celebrating it today, happy 4th of July. Honestly, Truxton, no. Like, I really don't have an opinion on it until I get to really just mess with it personally. That's right, Raymond. Not safe to run on the pad. Oh, I'm sure I am. Whee! All right, now we're on the pad. Now we're safe. Foul Master Mode is supposed to be a thing that controls, like, basically a mix of like combat mode, cruise modes, things like that. That's supposed to help things in combat. Like, for example, you know how a large ship can decide absolutely nothing about when to engage on small ships, so small ships have all the advantages. Small ships will still have that, but it'll have a different name. So master modes will be the new way that they get to, you know, be the best. Thank you, Parker. Thank you, TJ. Good to see you, by the way. Thank you, Raymond. I mean, you know, Gold, there's like, okay, one, how many countries celebrate an Independence Day from Britain? You know. Of course, boss. You gotta get like one little flippy flip in.
Welcome.
Like, even if you don't take in like the whole, you know, America freedom doctrine, like,
It takes all of us working together to
I mean, TJ, that's fair. That's fair.
and report possible threats at any time.
Bruce, you and me both. Like, I was sweating that whole time, like expecting torpedoes. And it's like, oh yeah, well that caterpillar is making it to Area 18. I'll tell you what, I got there, so you know, let me go sell the cargo and pay my escorts. Are we, Raymond? I mean, like, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones if you are. Like, I can't speak for the rest of... I mean, you know what? I'll speak for the rest of America. But, you know... I'll forgive and forget. Like, wasn't the whole, like, increased taxes thing to pay for, like, all the colonial protection that old England was doing for the colonies? Like, it's been a long time since I've done my reading. Yeah, Bruce, you should always pay your escorts. If you pay your pirates, you should also pay your escorts. We just gotta actually sell the load first. I mean, you know, gold kind of. I mean, I guess as both escorts and pirates, you pay them to make sure bad things don't happen to you. Well, Foul, why does it have to be in the back? Why can't it be like in a nice gift-wrapped box? Like... Actually, hold on. I think I actually have that stupid knife. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, the Zogo knife. The Miondo knife. The... I don't... Niakte. Wow, they gave us a lot of knives. For a guy who doesn't use knives, I got a lot of knives. What is that? I think we're gutting fish. I mean, okay, so Flaky, I mean, okay, in a regular op, I feel like there would be some issues there, but, you know, really it just made things more interesting and kept me on my toes. Like, what if I just jumped to Area 18 normally? Is that it? Is it just the Nate? The Nate? All right, let me sell this off. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him. It was fun. Added a lot of intensity to an otherwise humdrum mission. All right. And we'll sell that off because it was, you know, taking up space. Yeah, Flaky, that was a lot of risk. It was a lot of risk. Lot of risk. A lot of risk. I'll tell you what. I have no idea how much I've made. But I'm just going to send you guys 250k each. Because that was fun. And you guys went out of your way to make sure nothing happened. And I know that escorting gets boring because you sign up for a job that is designed for action in the hopes that you never see action. So, you know, it's a weird thing. Yeah, Flay, we had like nearly like 400 SCU of gold on board. Gold. Like, I really have no idea how much was made. But there you go. You guys earned it. Oh, Flake, you didn't have to send it back. Miss? Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. Can I? Can I clothe you? That's it. No, sir. No, you pushed me out of the way. Ow. Oh, why? I'm trying to clothe the NPC. Okay, all right. So we can remove the shirt. Can't remove the shirt. Can't even put pants on her. Okay. Can't remove. We can drag. And we can give her like a proper burial. You know, Foul, I saw that, and I decided that was probably not the best thing to do. However, we can do what happens to all people at ArcCorp once they've outlived their once they've died. You know, Waffle, I found her that way. Come on. Come on. All right. How do we let go? How do we let go? I'm trying to Okay. There don't like this. Don't like this. Can I? You know, Engineer, that is a very good question. I don't try to make it just it just happens. Okay, we got a leg. We got a leg. We got no, why am I going that way? Why am I walking backwards? If I could just shove. Come on. Come on. Now I'm stuck with her. Like literally, she's stuck on me. There's gotta be an easier way to get rid of dead bodies. The hospital, maybe? Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Flaky, have a good night, man. And I can't. Okay. Well, you know what? You got prints on her. She's your problem now. Oh God, there's another one. Yeah, exactly, Rollingers. I'm just trying to turn it back in for the meat printer. Hello. Hello, sir. Fancy meeting you here. Let's see. Which one can I lose? Yeah, I can lose one of these. Yeah, Flaky, would it be security footage like this? Teletubby, bye-bye. Oh, he survived. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he survived. Listen, now I'm not unaliving this man. He's just standing in a very dangerous place, and I believe that he needs a helmet. Because when you're in such a dangerous place, a helmet is a good thing to have. Teletubby, bye-bye. Oh, come on! What are you, a goat? Good night, Flaky. I'm gonna... Oh, there's another one. What is this, like an album for an early 2000s emo band? Bye-bye. There he goes. Whee! And that guy, I can't get to that guy. I can't, yeah, I can't get to that guy. Of course, Storm. What does he have? Did our guy survive? I mean, did he... Alright, making sure he didn't catch a pipe or something. What, pal? You didn't know that you could, off NPCs? Whenever you find one on the other side of railings, you can drop equipment boxes on top of them. And, help, you know, push them over the edge. You know, murder's not... I don't feel like murder's the right way to describe that. Murder's not, Is there any more? Aha! Yeah, like, I gave him 2 helmets. I gave him a chest piece. Like, he's got protective equipment. Like, that's OSHA standards right there. Hey, Metaphysical. This guy's gonna be a tough sell. He's got a thing in front of him. Hold on, is my turtle here? You see, if people would just leave me the turtle, I would, I'd stop murdering. Now, okay, now, hold on. The laugh does not show intent. Lots of people laugh over things. Yeah, I got a few of these. Actually, yeah, there we go. Oh, Coyote, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. The desync and lag are just way too strong. Okay, sir. Oh god, he's part of the Navy. Sir, you need... Please don't look at me while we do this. Oh. See, he made the choice to step back. Okay, well, I don't think I can do anything with him. I could at least knock him off the table. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him over the edge. Yeah, okay, well, just the one today. Just the one. Sadly. I wonder if you could do that to people, like players. Like if a player was just standing on the edge of something. If you could just do that. I wonder. Yeah, Russell, have a good night, man. Good luck with all the fireworks. I'm kind of in the same boat too. Okay, just nothing to sitting down NPCs. Where does this go? Nowhere. Yeah, Val, just one. Hold on. Nope, two. There's gonna be two. There's gonna be two. Nah, hold on. That might not be. He might survive. Yeah, he'll survive. Teletubby, bye-bye. Yeah, Vass, that's about where I'm at. I wonder. Hey, Chris.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Chris. Dude, I'm glad you got the Caterpillar. I know it's in an old state right now, but man, I'm glad to hear it. The Caterpillar is a heck of a ship. Like, yeah, you can squeeze more into a C2, but Caterpillar's just got it, you know? And it's got a lot more safety features. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, man. Tell you what, that has encouraged me to stop murdering NPCs. Ooh, actually, I need water myself. Look at that. That guy was ready to jump, but after we intervened, he's looking at buying a brand new ship. You see what happens when you reach out to people. Actually, it is odd that he's got like a whole path now. I'm just gonna put this away. Hey, Tater. Are you, Coyote? All right, I'll tell you what, we'll try that. I'll probably wrap it up after we try that, because it is getting late. I mean, Gold, that's what happened earlier. All right. Central Plaza. Central Plaza. Yeah, roll unders. I want that to be a thing so badly. I would like little treads on the floor of the Caterpillar. Okay, that's gotta be Coyote. Okay. I wonder if this counts as murder. I guess we're gonna find out. I hope this is Coyote and not someone else just trying to look down below. Ah. So, huh. Oh God! Oh, we saw the face. Oh, we saw the face of regret. Oh, we saw the face of regret. Did not like that. Did not like that at all. Did not like that. So, can't help but notice I didn't get a crime stat. Yeah, foul. That was not the best. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I've become one of them. Maybe. Wait. Maybe I can make it to that guy now. Yee. No, I got this. I got this. I don't have this. I don't have this. Time to get in the bye-bye box. I mean, my stuff should survive, right? Since I died in Area 18. Famous last words. Oh, hey, look, it was only a tier 1 injury. Oh, gold. Ice cream sounds so good, man. Yeah, let me check my armor. Let's see. Oh, I got too much armor. Yay, it's still here. Oh, that's that silly backpack we got. Yeah, all right, all my stuff's still here. I learned nothing. Naz, you know how I was like murdering NPCs as they were going over the edge? I accidentally went over the edge, and in my attempt to do something about I followed in the footpath of all the NPCs before me. My body became a non-playable character. That's right. I looked into the face of death and I asked to speak to someone higher up. Granted, as I was falling, everyone was higher up, so... Hold on. We've met. Yeah. We've met. Ma'am... I'm just gonna drag her to the front desk and then we're gonna end it for the night. And of course, no one's manning the front desk. This is just like when I worked at the pharmacy and I'd have to deliver things to nursing homes, and there would never be anyone at the nurse's station. All right, I'll just leave her here on the logo. How do I drop people? There we go. Wow, foul. That's a callback. That is a call. Wow, we just went back in time. Oh, DBZ, I'm about to hang it up, actually. I'm about to hang it up. I've gotta try to get some normal sleep. I've also got to finish finalizing the parts for this build, because I think I'm going to go with the height Y60 case. Looking at those Leon Lee mirrorless bands to use. 4080. I think the Asus OC one, white. G-Skill Trident. Yeah, Parker, it's not for me. I'm not buying the parts. I am advising and putting it together, but basically building a very high-end PC And 2, hopefully what is a very beautiful PC. It's going for a Star Trek or Star Trek Light theme. Yeah, Naz. Tell you what, Parker, once I actually get it put together, I'll take pictures of it. And you guys will be like, wow, Jack, you're terrible at that. Yeah, Gold, I'm gonna keep my headphones on to the max. Maybe I'll listen to some, I don't know, Transformers soundtrack or something, so. Now, I do FPS from time to time. I did a little bit yesterday. I shot some folks. Okay, that's actually a lie. I did FPS, but I punched all of them. I punched each and every one of them, so. I like to go into a small arms environment and bring the big guns. Raymond, you know, that's actually a funny thing, Raymond. There's a case that actually has a nice LCARS light up panel. It's not usable, but we could put an LCARS panel on the Y60. Actually, Gold, I might send you a message about that, about doing a custom display for a case if you happen to be awake. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Hopefully there's no storms tomorrow, so I can continue at our regular time, and we'll go from there. So have a good night, guys. Enjoy yourself. Good luck with the fireworks. If you're like me and find them highly stressing, it is a very difficult time of the year, so have a good night, guys. And until next time, keep on trucking.